And we're back.
Yep, that was an auspicious start. I'm pretty sure we cut that out originally.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh well. It's in there now.
Yeah, it sure is.
Good times. So now we're fighting Ray AO3E.
Or Roy.
Roy. It's Roy!
It's Ray Roy. Metal Gear Roy. Just some, like, kind of like pot-bellied guy with a mustache.
Or is it Roy from Smash Brothers? Think this is Metal Gear Ike? Because that guy would be an asshole.
That guy would be, like, broken as shit.
He would be broken.
Like, one of his missiles would, like, not only kill you, it would, like, send you flying so far you'd be in a different game. It's like if you tried to load your save file, like, we'd be playing Final Fantasy X as Raiden.
That would be awesome. I would totally do that.
What do you think that would be like, exactly?
I mean, he'd have, like, lots of Machina and shit. And Waka would be pissed as fuck about it.
Well, Waka wouldn't be able to tell for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's true.
If you could have... So, like, Raiden is a somewhat unpopular character in the franchise. He's not,
pretty
like...
unpopular.
He's not, like, straight up hated, but he's definitely not...
He's
like,
not Jar Jar.
Yeah.
He's like... What's an equivalent to not Jar Jar?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like... Maybe, like, the second guy who played Darren on Bewitched.
He's like
Dick Sargent, I think, was the second one. I think Dick York was the first one.
They're both named Dick?
Yeah, they're both named Dick.
Of course they are.
But, like, everyone thinks, at least to me, the first one is clearly Darren.
Right.
But, like, there's a bunch of episodes with that other guy.
Or, you know what he's like? It's like, ouch.
He just stood right on you.
Right on me. He's like, the fourth stooge.
Oh, yeah. Shem?
Shem. Like... Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I actually kind of hate Shem. Just because he's not Mo. Or, no, because he's not Curly. Like, Curly was the best part of Three Stooges. Who is your favorite stooge?
I don't really have... I haven't watched a lot of it.
I watched a ton of Three Stooges when I was having surgeries. I, like, watched it all the time.
I don't really have a sense of, like, their personalities well enough to pick a favorite one.
So, like, Mo was the leader. He was like, oh, a wise guy, eh? I'll tell you what to do here. I'll poke you in the eye for being an idiot.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the straight man that's not a straight man. So that was the moment when my health got really low and it didn't replenish. It got, like, almost to nothing.
Yeah.
Larry is like... He's kind of like Chong from Cheech and Chong. It's like he's high all the time, he just doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
And so he just, like, does stupid things because he's not paying attention.
Okay.
And Curly is, like, straight up a fucking idiot. He, like, intentionally does shit and has a really short temper. So, like, when he gets frustrated by shit all the time and makes stupid decisions because of it. And then Mo is like, why are you making stupid decisions? But
I like your version of the Three Stooges better, where everyone, like, says what they're thinking, but in a weird, like, 30s accent.
That's pretty much how it is, though.
I mean, I've seen enough to know it's not exactly that. Your version is better.
Alright, thanks. I appreciate it.
I really wish I had fired
a
a rocket at one of their knees. I would like to know why...
I hit them in the knee once.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I never noticed it.
Yeah. It's because I, like, was trying to aim for the head and it auto-targeted the knee and that was
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, it did that several times, but you usually corrected it. Did it damage it?
Yeah.
Did it happen yet?
Yeah, it happened already. You missed
Okay.
it. It did damage it. So if you get too close, it stomps on you, and that, like, dark patch for some reason is, like, where it hurts.
It has, like a shockwave.
Yeah.
I think maybe if it hits the hexes around you, then,
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So many hexes.
How many sides does this thing have? I think it's a pentagon and not a hexagon.
Really?
I think it is.
They don't last long enough for me to be able to read. Oh, the thing we're on now?
Yeah, the big... Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it is a pentagon.
I think it is? I'm not sure.
Because it has, like, one triangular side.
Yeah.
I think that's, like, different from the others. It's, like, not perfectly symmetrical.
It seems like it. I mean, it's hard to tell. The camera is, you know, fixed.
Yeah. Oh, no! Rockets. Yeah, so like I said, if you try to shoot him while his arm is up, you will, definitely not hit him. So this is us trying to kill Rose. Or Eos.
Eos. You know, I feel like this fight would be more interesting if you fought Arsenal Gear.
That would be awesome. Just running around punching it. Just like on top of it, just like, die!
I'm thinking more like you're treading water with boxing gloves on. You have to like punch it in the face.
And that's that. It had like no health, even though it was still alive somehow.
Yeah.
So I'd like to point out that I was like kicking ass and winning fine, and Raiden is just like, I'm fucked.
Well, I mean, you have to remember that you only had an infinite supply of missiles. Like, the game was literally spawning missiles at a certain point.
Yeah.
Just giving them to you, even though you weren't low on health.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack.
Oh snap! Don't step on my
I
head.
think he was like threatening you with like a rusty farm gate. Where did she jump from, by the way? Like Saturn?
Yep.
I think it was Saturn.
That's her thing. She lives on Saturn. Don't you know that men are from Mars and women are from Venus and
and that one's from Saturn.
Them off. Give you time to get away.
Pretty much.
What about you?
Pretty much.
This is suicide!
In Terabang.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots.
Oh snap!
Did we determine why the Patriots like give a shit about that?
Child dies. You understand?
Like, it seems like he was nothing more than a tool.
Nice.
Give a shit more than what?
So that's why you sold your
Like,
troops out to
why would it be significant to the Patriots that he
They all died
dies?
trusting you.
So but he's the like test
They your
subject.
comrades.
He's the one that the whole like
Not
mission
just
revolves
comrades,
around.
family.
So they want him to like survive, so that they like get data
I know I'm going to help,
theoretically.
but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a
Now, at any point before this in the game, did she specify the gender of her child?
No, she never specifies who or what gender her child is.
Do we know if it's named after one of her parents?
Victory and conflict?
Yes.
I don't believe it is. I think its name is Winston. It's a very Russian name. It's very traditional.
In that case, it's probably a woman.
Yep. Has a beard. There's a lot of weird things about this baby. To us Americans, you know.
Yeah.
So the big question is here.
Yeah,
Does
let's
she
see if we can figure this out.
Does she shoot him? Does he
See,
shoot her?
it's misleading. Because,
Yeah.
like, it's sort of both.
Oh god.
God, that face is just polygon.
And then he just gives up.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh! Oh, never mind.
That's the worst thing I've ever...
She's clearly got a
I'm fine.
bullet hole in her head, though.
Yeah, like, but he, like, moves the arm in a way that's not just, like, throwing her. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's making an impact, but it seems like it probably is the bullet.
Yeah, I think it's
weird.
just a bullet.
Enjoy the show, Jack.
My guns
Pick
do.
up where we left off.
Uh-oh.
See, it's all, like, Cyloning.
What's going on?
Oh no, it's the Cylons.
See, it's
What's wrong with it?
I see it.
it makes... It becomes more consistent in a minute.
What?
I want someone to, like, take the footage of, like, these guys, like, freaking out with their mouth flaps,
Uh-huh.
and then just, like, take some, like, animatronic song, like, from a Chuck E. Cheese or something, and just, like, play it under it. Can you remember the lyrics to a Chuck E. Cheese song?
No. Or like
I'd be,
Pinocchio.
like, deeply impressed.
Got no strings.
What happened?
That would work.
Yeah.
Some kind of virus. The Patriots?
I guess they do say, like have like a theater section where like the
Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing. They
Yeah.
had a couple songs, I think. I can't remember any of them, because I was definitely too focused on, like, mediocre pizza and subpar video games, which I was very excited about.
Yeah.
To be entirely honest, though, those are still, like, two of my favorite things.
Mediocre pizza and subpar video games.
Yep,
Yep.
Stupid machines.
Yeah, we haven't done Dominoes in a while.
it's true, we haven't.
Yeah, we should do that. Oh snap.
Why is it, like, bleeding?
Why is it bleeding? It's like the same blood as like the other sections that have blood in them.
Yeah.
They only have one animation for blood. Also, does he have rocket shoes or something? Why is, like, whenever he moves around, they're always on fire?
I think he has those boots from Jupiter Ascending.
I didn't see that.
The Channing Tatum character has these weird, like quasi-anti-gravity boots. They're, like, not quite jet boots, but, like, they sort of let you fly if you start from a high place.
Okay, then.
Damn the patriots.
He also has this weird, intangible glowing shield, the source of which I don't think is ever discussed or shown. He sort of has it, and he can move it around.
Was it a good movie?
I liked it. It's interesting. It does a really good job at some things and not a great job at some other things. Alright, now, I'm a little skeptical about Snake's fate here, although at the same time she's, you know, unkillable. Raiden, on the other hand, how long? How long was he standing there? Just like watching all of that happen?
And he's out.
I mean, I don't know where he would have gone, because I don't know where he is, but...
I think this is where we ended the last episode.
I don't think that's true.
No?
Because, like, we're not actually that far into it. All we've done so far is, like, remainder of boss fight and cutscene. We're probably, like, 8 minutes in or something.
Yeah.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
No.
Are you stressed, Jen? Are you
The
stressed?
Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I
So
underestimated.
clearly now we're on the back of...
Yeah, like, this looks... Yeah. But, like, where is the glowing thing?
It went away.
I'll
We didn't need it anymore.
squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
I don't think he knows what a sun is.
Also, I don't think he knows how to, like, get answers.
Yeah. I'm surprised he wasn't like, I'll squeeze the answers out of you, my child!
I tried really hard not to die at this section. I think the only thing you can accomplish is, like, how much health you get the next time you, like, need health.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think you can
I
either
mean, I don't know what else you would accomplish from that. Can you just straight up die there? Have you ever had that happen?
I haven't.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of
It's
my
true,
own.
my business is selling beauty products on Amazon.
I would not buy her beauty
You were going
products.
to screw me
Her
up,
lips are
weren't you?
ridiculous.
Well, yeah, but she's got that super unnatural sheen to her body.
Not
Ugh.
exactly.
It looks like she, like, you know, sometimes people will equate, they'll be like, ooh, like, sexy bronze skin. In her case, like, I think someone just, like, bronzed a mannequin. Like a low polygon count mannequin.
Gave it life.
Yeah.
You shall be fortune!
Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards. A huge
If you could have any Metal Gear, which would you
and
want?
full air
I don't know the
support
names of any ones that aren't in this game.
against
Was Ray and
a
there's
large
Rex.
attack force without support.
Rex is in the first one.
Arsenal
Rex is the
nothing
first
more than a
one?
gigantic
And then
coffin. Seizing Arsenal
There's like a
gears
big fucking
never
tank
a
in
real
3
objective.
that's like kind of a Metal Gear.
What was your objective?
You want big fucking tank? That's what it's called.
Big fucking tank.
A
BFT.
list of names.
Metal Gear
of the
tank.
Patriots.
Which would you choose? Rex, Ray, or BFT?
I want, like,
They
Metal
were
Gear
planning to
Sprocket.
extend their
Metal
control
Gear
to
Sprocket?
digital
Yeah.
information
What does that
flow
I don't know what it does, but it sounds better.
Alright.
That means the information they want to filter out.
No, you know what it looks like? It looks like Metalman.exe from the
including
Mega
that
Man
list of
Battle
the highest
Network
12
series.
members of the Patriot
He's just got, like, giant, like, gear things sticking out of him
And
that he
once you
takes
knew
out
who
and
they
uses,
were,
like,
you would
confusing
cross out their
bladed
names
weapons.
one
Seems
by
good to me.
one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
So he like reveals his whole
Using
plan,
us all
and then is like, never mind, I won't do that plan anymore. I'm
But
gonna tell you what it
plans
is.
hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
Well, his plan hit a snag with GW destroyed, didn't it?
No, there is another way.
There's another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out.
I was meant to laugh and grow
We'll take the
fat.
arsenal since you don't care for it anyway.
Hey, what happened to
The
Vamp?
purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike.
'Cause,
He
like-
died.
Stop them.
Well, yeah, but we killed him like 4 times. We did more or less the same thing. I don't think he's dead.
The
He's probably not dead.
mindless
So like the way we
masses
killed him last time is we killed him,
First things first.
and then he sunk to the bottom of a pool
Of
that
course.
like you can't swim up.
That was what you wanted.
Right, but like 25 minutes later, he was up and like killing our
But I
bitches.
have quite enough.
No, that was the this is the last time we killed him for the boss fight.
Yeah, but no, the sniper bridge.
Oh, you're
Sniper
right.
bridge happens after that.
Oh, you're right.
So like he escaped from that mad easy, even though it was supposed to be impossible.
Yeah.
And then when he's floating in the ocean, he's
totally
gone
alive.
forever.
He's totally alive.
He's got to be alive, but like what the fuck?
Some more of
I take it he doesn't show up in 4.
No, he doesn't.
What are
At
you
least not that I remember.
Is Phil Lamar in 4? I think Phil Lamar was in 1. I think he played a different character.
Phil Lamar?
The guy who voiced Vamp.
Oh,
Exercise.
probably.
The S3 plan was conceived
Actually,
as a
most
means to
probably.
reduce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you.
I've been lying like the whole fucking time. I don't know any of this shit. There's like 1,000 acronyms, and like the Patriots, like what even is that?
So basically what we learn here
is your own doing,
is
Solidus.
that
This is the S3
Otacon is a like mole for the Patriots.
You mean Ocelot?
Ocelot.
Shadow Moses.
Same thing.
Otacon is a mother lover.
He is a mother lover.
That's the second best idea he ever
The
had.
president's deaths.
So like everything has been like organized to be like exactly like Shadow Moses, just in a different order.
Mimics Fox die. Did you really?
And Ocelot was there to like implement it and make sure it all went off smoothly.
Nanomachines were used to shut down.
As well as Olga, who was like being blackmailed into keeping Raiden alive. Right there.
I arranged for the appearance of the.
Yes, with her child.
Her child!
Her child.
As for the president.
So do you think they trained her how to block bullets with the blade?
Nah, she just like unplugged her controller and it fucking just went
As
nuts.
for the computer
That would do
virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox die.
That doesn't mean anything.
It was
No, it
also
doesn't.
designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding.
As for the virus, it was also a MacGuffin.
Your
Here's some
plan
MacGuffins
was
in this game.
validated even before execution, Solidus.
Oh, you know what I'm not looking forward to?
Was a different story.
The bullshit
He's one of our
cutscenes
own
at the end of this game.
No, they're so good. They'll be better the
Test
second
the
time.
boy's
God.
progress before letting him
If you could be
tackle
any of the
science
villains in this
proper.
game, which one would you be?
We had to arrange the stillness
There's a right answer.
to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had
I feel
allowed
like the
big
correct
shot to be
answer is Vamp
destroyed,
because you don't
this
die.
exercise would have ended there.
So that's a good point. No, Fat Man's clearly the right
Project has
answer. Look at
no
him.
room for failure.
Look at him. Why would you not want to be like a fat guy on
Would you-
skates in a blast suit?
Could you
Given the right
elaborate?
situation,
Nope.
the right
Okay, good.
story,
Cannot.
Anyone can be
His
shaped
motto
into
is laugh and grow fat.
Right. Is that...
He's the happiest villain.
Aren't you on a diet now? Isn't that like the opposite of what you're doing?
I am actually. It's almost over though.
Aren't you like diet and be sad?
an
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like your life motto right now?
Pretty much.
And this training kernel will provide more.
Why do they call it a
than
training
data to
kernel?
formulate
I
such
feel
a
like this was
program.
bigger than a kernel.
I mean, like,
Like-
a kernel's a thing in certain types of computer programming. I think it originated in Java?
Perfect simulation.
That might not be correct.
Solidus.
Is it a Linux thing? It might also be a
You and the
Linux
boy
thing.
was selected
I think it
because
is.
your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss.
Yep.
Very not platonic.
You and the rest of Dead Cells
Lots of
stand
butt
in
stuff.
for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive
So,
collection of freaks.
It's interesting
outside Foxhound.
because they like sort of answer the question of like, in the first game there's a bunch of crazy dudes that Snake has to fight.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck does this happen exactly again? And their answer is conspiracy.
Well, yeah, but in fairness, that's their answer to everything.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
I think it's interesting,
Throwing your
like a
husband
way
in the
of
brig was a part
making
of it too.
a game that has the same elements as the first game,
I mean,
and giving an actual reason for
There
it.
have been other games that have done similar things, but I feel like this isn't the best execution of it because it seems so, like, half-assed.
Yeah.
Just as we planned.
Orchestrated?
I want to see somebody redub all of his
Except for the
parts with like a
appearance of the
really
real
old dude's
Solid
voice,
Snake.
as opposed to just a gruff guy like a "Hey, you Snake, I want to know
All our misfortune.
what? Where am I?"
Just a part of their project?
He shot her.
But she has the shield thing.
Not anymore.
This doesn't... See, this... Honestly, I think this is one of my biggest sticking points with the game.
What's that?
Like, they're literally just like, oh, we, like, assembled you, like, weirdos to, like, to make it more like Shadow Moses because we needed more, like, superpowered boss fights. But, like, why would we have picked Fortune if we were the ones who originally controlled the shield?
I think they picked her because of her hatred, not because of her power. Like, they picked her because...
But, like, that's not how anyone else's power works.
You know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic. or some new age mumbo jumbo.
Why do you think they picked Fat Man?
It wasn't your psychic talent.
Because he bombs well?
Okay, so they just wanted to like test him with bombs.
Stay.
Yeah.
Which is why Stillman was there, because Fat Man wouldn't come without Stillman.
Right.
Why did they pick Vamp?
Because he's a literal vampire.
The patriots.
And impossible to kill.
Right. So why?
Dead cell comrades love
Because
their father
he's
and
a because he boss fight.
So, okay.
Because he boss fight like 6 times.
So but like her, right? She has a connection with Snake. So like.
But she doesn't.
puppet all along.
She does because she thinks that her dad is dead because of Snake.
Yeah, but there's nothing. There's nothing behind that. It's just a plot contrivance.
Yeah.
Like her whole character is like the reason I hate this. Like up until that point, I was still on board with this. But when they're all like, I decided that I will have your shield now, and you are not superpowers, woman.
Wanted to.
Like it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't make sense. It seems inconsistent.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because the whole game has like these weird magical realism elements, and then with this one they're just like, nope, science.
Yeah.
Not magic science.
That one's like confusing science that we can't be bothered.
There's
to
a
explain.
vampire who can't die.
Yeah.
And all that jazz. But this one is science, you guys.
Yeah.
Your heart's on the right.
Also fat. The like backstories of some of these characters is like way overly put together.
My dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural.
Except for Vamp. That
Only
dude's
cutting
just a
edge
fucking
technology.
vampire.
Yeah. Literally shot through the head at least twice.
Yeah.
Not dead.
That sucks.
So like I was genuinely having like the existence struggle for like the next like 20 minutes here. Cause I was like, alright, the whole thing was a computer simulation to like program a better Solid Snake. He's a future Snake.
But it's not that.
But exactly, but like again that's like inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like I understand that there's a certain element of it that's meant to be inconsistent, but it seems to me to transcend that and to like stop making sense. It's kind of like that moment in BioShock Infinite when we were like everything like was linear, and then we went to another dimension and it was still linear, and then they just like fucked off and like started hopping through worlds like it didn't mean anything. And that was the point where I was like, I don't care anymore.
Yep.
Just try.
Do you think anyone has ever actually blocked a bullet with a sword? Like, even unintentionally? Or intentionally, just lucky?
I'm sure it happened once.
That was such a weird moment, because they act like his cup...
Yeah, they
was
act
just,
like it should have been broken, but he's like struggling with it for like 3 minutes before anything happens.
Yeah.
How's this then?
Damn.
Oh no! Of course, then even more MacGuffin.
No. This makes sense.
Because not science?
No, I'm fucking. This doesn't make any goddamn sense. The same reason none of the other shit that just happened makes any sense.
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward.
I mean, I guess it makes sense in the sense that if this really was like some sort of simulation, like this wouldn't happen because it would be a simulation, and obviously they just wouldn't let this happen.
Yeah. Well, it's not...
He's busting his whole payload right now, just all over the place.
So when you say simulation, it's all real. I mean, not real, but like, it's supposed to be real. It's just like orchestrated by the Patriots. To show that they could like orchestrate a real situation.
Yeah, but like, there's some elements that suggest that it's more than that. Like the altered memories and like some of the stuff that's like just like beyond people's control. And like this to an extent, although it's also more of a counter argument.
She is Lady Luck.
Ah, okay. Got it. Now we know Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson.
What a weird name. Dolph.
Daughter
Like
of
Dolph Lundgren.
Yep.
Maybe she's named after Dolph Lundgren.
Obviously, did you not pick up on that?
I was on some shoot.
There have been subtexts for that throughout the whole game.
I was on some shoot where I met Dolph Lundgren's personal assistant.
again?
She was nice.
Was Dolph there?
No, he was not there.
Why was that?
I don't know. It just came up somehow.
That's weird.
I don't remember who it was, but we're talking to somebody, and somehow it, like Dolph Lundgren came up, and she was like, "Yeah, he's my boss." And we were like, "What? Dolph Lundgren? He-Man is your boss? What? The Russian guy from Rocky is your boss? Did you ever see that He-Man movie?
No, I did not.
I loved that movie as a kid.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I had it on, like, VHS. We recorded it off the TV. And so, like, the last chunk was missing, I think.
Oh, God. That's upsetting.
Or, like,
Did you ever see it?
There was a big chunk that was came out. So, like, the ending was there, but there was, like, a part of the movie that just wasn't there.
Just like it was like some sex tape or something?
Yep.
Something, like, really
Oh,
uncomfortable.
and we missed the beginning, too. So when you started, it's just like, suddenly He-Man's fighting dudes. You have no idea what's happening.
I mean, in fairness, that might just be...
Just He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really into He-Man as a kid.
Liquid.
Yep, of course, Liquid.
I still hate the solid, liquid, solidus thing.
That it's not gaseous.
Yeah.
Or gas.
Or even plasma.
Yeah. Plasma Snake would sound really badass.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
I am a literal monkey's paw. All of my wishes are shooting people.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes.
For like a disturbingly long time, yes, I was inside of him.
So I just saw something on Reddit today. Somebody signed up for an organ donation program, like on their website, and the website displays like your profile, like on their main page.
Yeah.
What?
And you can put a reason for why you want to be an organ donor.
Yeah.
And this person essentially put, so that I can live on through my disembodied limbs in other people, or something like that. Like I'll like inhabit other humans and take over their bodies with my disembodied organs.
Yeah.
Do you think I chose Ocelot as my host?
It's a good time. That's why I want to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's the reason why you wanted to.
Yep. I have a very elaborate plan where you will get into an accident and we'll put my organs in your body and then I'll have control of your body.
You don't want that.
No, I'm gonna have it.
I also like Gra.
Yeah.
Gra!
Oh, okay, never mind.
The moon's out now. In another few hours, the sun will rise.
Say goodbye.
Damn.
I like that, like... Alright, so, like, Ocelot shows up, he's like, by the way, fuck all of you! None of this makes any sense. And then, like, 3 minutes later, Liquid Snake's like, haha! Fuck Ocelot! I also hate you, so whatever.
You did it!
So, like, I think in the first game, like, Liquid wanted Solid to join him, and, like, Solid was like, no, you suck. And so they fought about it. But, like, I still sort of had the sense that, like, Liquid wanted to, like, defeat Solid in, like, a duel or something. And not just be like, well, you're handcuffed here, and, well, this place is doomed, so have fun, I guess.
I think everyone's motives are confused as fuck in this game.
Yeah. It's just trying, like, so hard.
More red footage?
The data of life.
Oh,
is
just,
We've reached the point in the game where it's not even cutscenes anymore, it's stock footage.
That's how
yep,
it
of
works.
water. That's red.
But we have
It's blood!
It's mostly of New York City.
You know, blood is thicker than water, I hear.
It's definitely bloodier than water.
That's true.
Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out.
They got no penis. That's what they're
What
saying.
is our
Is
legacy
that-
if we cannot
Ain't
Is
got no
that
dick.
canon?
torch?
No dick.